Going on YouTube, Petrol Addict here. It's another suburban vlog. So this is just a regular life vlog. Had a bit of stuff going on today. Well, not really today, just recently. Me and a girlfriend are going out for a quick spin up to the north end of town. Hit some light back roads. Hopefully get out to the Mississippi River in time to see the sunset. I don't know that we'll be able to do that though. We gotta be quick, like the lightning. But anyway, life's just kind of going along as normal. Girlfriend turned 21 a couple weeks ago, so we went ahead. We went out to a local bar, Fast Eddie's for that one. It's a pretty fun time up at that place, but man, that place fills up quick. I'm ready to get out full time on this thing. Springtime, it rains a lot here in St. Louis, so I didn't ride it to work today because it was supposed to rain this evening, but it ended up not. I mean, it was sunny as hell when I left work, and I was kind of pissed about that. That's what I get for trusting the meteorologist. But anyway, so I've been learning something recently that houses are expensive, and I'm actually quite broke. You're trying to buy a house been looking for a year and a half, and turned out the whole time I was looking before, I was just daydreaming because apparently home loans aren't candy. They don't just give them out to anybody. And despite I've got a decent paying job, turns out that I'm actually quite broke, and homes are actually quite expensive around here. I mean, it's nothing compared to Chicago or, parts of Kentucky, like, I don't know, Louisville. I don't know if that's more expensive. Actually, I think it's cheaper there. But yeah, so every time I find a house, it's like been foreclosed or some shit, and they need the foundation ripped apart, or you gotta gut the whole thing. And those houses are really weird for me just because I don't have the money to put up front for all those kinds of work on top of a down payment on a house, because usually in order to get certain types of loans and stuff, you have to have X% down, and the house has to be in certain shape for like an FHA loan or something. And I'm no good at housing stuff, so beautiful. It is. So yeah, I've been trying to buy a house, and it's not really been working well for me, but I'm not in a hurry to move. I'm comfortable with where I'm at, so I've got some other things that I really want to do before I buy a house, so it's not a big deal to me about getting a place right now. Hopefully before the end of summer I can do it. We might get wet today too. But anyway, so yeah, I'm not in a hurry to do it, but I'm anxious, so every time I see one, I'm bothering my realtor, like, hey, look at this one, look at this one, look at this one. And she's like, no, Justin, that's not a house you can get. So anyway, gotta try, right? You never know until you try. The world's really interesting when you're above the clouds. I fly sometimes for work, so I'm gonna have a couple in-flight vlogs. I just gotta figure out a non-destructive way to attach my camera to the to my headset, because it's a headset for work. So I don't want to use, the nice 3M tape that they use to stick on. I'm gonna get around this part. so I'll hopefully have some vlogs for that. Oh, speaking of cameras, I ordered an experiment camera, the SJ4000. It seemed like spec-wise it had the same specs as my Drift HD. I got this thing. I'm going to try changing up the angle because I'm kind of tired of fighting with, every time I take the drift off, I always dick with the lens, and I always never feel like I get it lined up where everything's flat. And I don't know, I just kind of like the riding with Tom style view of dead center off the chin, and it seems that's kind of the way every moto vlogger is starting to go. So I'm gonna give that a shot, and if it's no good, it's not a big deal. I'll just have an accessory camera for to toss in my pocket and use for short stints and stuff like that. Maybe some back angle views, maybe some don't pull out in front of me views. So yeah, hopefully I'll have the SJ coming up. I should be getting here in a month or so. Comes with a bunch of accessories for dirt cheap, so I'll do a little unboxing and review of that thing. Also ordered a microphone adapter, and I'm going to upgrade my mic too and try to get my sound quality a little bit better because it's really windy. Oh, that's another reason why I want to get rid of this Drift is I've got my mic in my right cheek pad, and as you guys can see, the pick a gear frickin', that's the first time that's happened. I kicked down some gears and it didn't like where it ended up. So, you know, I'm trying to make my channel a little bit better, a little more professional. Reviews. There's a big old fish jump. Maybe I can slow that down. But you know, I just want to get a little bit more of a steady rhythm. Instead of last year, I had like 3 uploads all season, and then it was just kind of slow from there. So, I got to get new levers. I don't know if it's my bike or this lever, but I never noticed an issue with the factory levers. But for some reason, I got to pump the brakes whenever I park it. It also does it if I'm not on the brakes very often. Pretty house. I don't think we're going to make it all the way out to where I want to go, so we might just go up to Portage up here and check out the river. I'm getting better at my rev matching on the S. Air temperature's dropped quite a bit since we left the house. We're definitely driving into this cold front. Funny thing about these railroad tracks up here, so back in high school, I had this friend Jared. He had a Jeep, and that's how, I mean, I'd known the kid since like 6th grade, but senior year he had this Jeep Wrangler that he was putting a lift kit on, and he had no idea what he's doing, so we started hanging out, and I ended up putting the lift kit on for him. But his dad had a Toyota Matrix, and we used to jump the shit out of that railroad track that I just crossed there. And I don't know if you guys noticed when we went over, but there's like a huge drop off on either side, just giant gullies, and I don't know how we didn't die. The kid was a damn idiot. Anyway. I like that. Yeah. That's another thing we're trying to do. Me and the girlfriend are looking at getting some Bluetooth headsets and trying to decide if I want the SMH10 or, I mean, if we want to save up and get some S20s. I'm not really sure. Probably just get the SMH10 or the 10S. I'm gonna go down here. Here it is, the S1000. Nothing special, just completely stock. S1000, 2014. A little buggy, not too bad right now. But got plans. I'm trying to pick an exhaust for it, and these lollipops gotta go. I don't know if I want to go with the turn signals that go behind the BMW emblems and then try to find block off plugs for that, or just leave it an open hole or not. But anyway, there she is, red, white, and black. The girlfriend's running away from the camera. You ever have where you're riding through bugs and it looks like you're going warp speed like in Star Wars? Got some pretty good time lapse and some photos of the S, kind of impromptu. Hey, how you doing, you hillbilly? River people. So hopefully those come out all right. If they do, I'll plug one in, plug the time lapse in at the end of the video. And hope you guys have a good week, man. This week I hopefully got posted a review of BMW F800S. Thanks Matt for letting me borrow that thing for a quick rivvy. First ride. That was a good little bike. I don't think she heard me. But anyway, so yeah, hopefully I got the, plan on 3 uploads. It'll be busy, but hopefully that's what I can continue my channel on. I want to do 1 review, 1 DIY video, and 1 life vlog. It might start to be a bit much, so the review for the week is the F800S. The DIY video is from, is going to be LED replacement for reverse lights on a Fiat 500. And the life vlog will be this. Time lapse in springtime in St. Louis. Well, really St. Charles, a farm town next to it. But anyway, guys, I get the girlfriend home before we start getting wet. And you guys all take care. Alright guys, I get the girlfriend home before this storm really hits. As always, like, share, subscribe. But yeah, so comment in the comments below. Let me know what you think of the video, the time lapse, your experience of trying to buy a house, and how much you hate banks, because they're dicks. Not too bad, really. I worked in finance in the car industry, so they're not so bad. Anyway, guys, this is Petrol Addict, and I'm out of here. See ya.